this is to help you all figure out what your gifts are and how those gifts in itself become the thing that you use better in your family, in your community, as well as your company. And in that in itself, entrepreneurship is not something you have to do or proclaim. It will naturally come out of you because we believe once you live in your gifts, there's nothing else but entrepreneurship that will flow out. You will see new opportunities, and that's what we hope to do today, is help you all kind of get through the isolation of what you think you're going through, what you're by yourself, let you know that there are more people like you, and if we can share our gifts, more people will know how you show up in the room as well as what you can bring to the table every time. So that sound fun?
Yeah.
All right, so.
How many business owners do we have in here? Just raise your hand. How about those aspiring or curious to ownership? Yes. But then you're in the right place.
Yes.
It's one of the things we always like to amplify. If you read the information about this session, it does address those that may still be in corporate America or in public settings that may have experiences of microaggression going on, feeling oppression in the workplace, and how many different dynamics they come. One of the components of what we've done with I Am Brilliant under a community engagement, civic engagement campaign was around changing policy in the workplace and schools around grooming. So you all may have heard of the Crown Act, which is protecting our natural hairstyles to show up. It is not just about hair. It is about racial identity and being valued. And so sometimes, or most oftentimes in the workplace, there's microaggressions against how we show up. Yes. People, sometimes come up to you, "Oh, your hair look better straight." Or, "Oh, I like it when you wear your hair." Like, no one pays you for that opinion, right? But sometimes we don't know the impact of those thoughts. I always challenge the men, like, don't say anything like that to your girlfriend or your wife. Like, let her own her space. Like, having natural hair is building a relationship with yourself. And it is a journey, and it is transformational. And when we look at how this may impact our workplace, when we looked at health equity being impacted by the stress of showing up, how we show up, how our hairstyle is impacting our mental health and well-being, because we're worried about people asking us about our hair. We're worried about people asking us why we look like this or being out of touch. So we wanted to go after the policy around that to create a protective agenda that would help keep us safe. And so while the Crown Act was pushing for national legislation, the Crown campaign really focused on everyday people like you and me that are experiencing these microaggressions, that are experiencing this, and knowing the power that you can to get involved civically by looking at your workplace policy, by looking at your school grooming policies, because these are microaggressions that are coming out that are impacting how we are comfortable in school, how our young girls are showing up, not wanting to get physically involved because they don't want to sweat their hair out, they don't want to be judged. We adults have that same problem. So we partner with other organizations across the country to amplify this as an avenue to create change. Everyday people. We all have something that we can get behind and illuminate to create that passion. And so you'll see in your sheet, because I want this to happen while we're engaging. I want you to be able to take a post-it note, write down what makes you brilliant.
Yes, so
and we challenge you. You
this
got to
is the
be finished
interactive
with
part.
this by
So
the
everybody,
end of the session.
yeah, so grab